Hi everyone. Welcome back to a new episode. First solo cast of the year. This wasn't planned, but I did this thing that I do sometimes where I was having a casual scroll through eBay and I came across some unopened packs of NHRA drag racing trading cards from the 90s, which I knew existed, but I'd never seen them in person before or had them. And I was like, this is really cool because you guys know, or you might know if you were around at the end of last year, that I'm kind of like on a whole trading card thing right now. I have actually, where are they? Over here. I have um some hydroplane racing cards that I bought. I have this Dave Villwalk one that I bought for a meme because my dad went to high school with him, and I have so many feelings just about him as a driver and a person. And I couldn't not buy it once I saw it. It was just too funny to me. And then I didn't show these ones. These are from maybe 1992, but the iconic Miss Budweiser and Miss Thriftway, which, if you're not from around here, you might be confused. But I would also I want to do a whole H1 Unlimited Hydroplane episode because we've talked about it a little bit in the past, but I've never done like a deep dive into it, and I think that would be so fun. And also, like, hi, H1 Unlimited, call me. You need like a pit reporter for Seafair? Like, yes, I would love that. That would be like the dream. So much fun. Um, but as I was saying, the ones that I bought for today, I bought them on eBay, but the seller that I bought them from, she included her business card. So if you guys, I'll do this. If you guys are looking for a place to buy cards, they shipped really quickly and without issue. So this is the pack. You're totally like unopened. I've never ever done any sort of like pack opening before because I wasn't the kid who did like Pokemon or any of that. Still really don't know anything about Pokemon as an adult, but I've seen people do pack openings, and I know there's like a specific way that you can open the pack so it doesn't like really rip or tear. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but I will do my best because I do, want to save it just for the fact that it is in pretty flawless condition, and it's pretty cool. So, one thing I do know, and it says it on here, much like Pokemon cards, where you're really hoping to get like a shiny or something, it says in here, look for an NHRA Winston Drag Trophy hologram. I mean, if I open my first ever pack and I get a shiny trophy, I would be so fucking happy. Otherwise, I'm gonna go back and buy all the other ones from the set and hope I get it. But yeah, these are from 92 when it was Winston Drag Racing, and I am excited. I don't know how many are in here? 12, I think it says. I have no idea who or what to even expect. So I'm super excited. I'm gonna. Ooh. Actually, someone remind me after this. Leave me a comment in chat or a comment if you're watching this on YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Um, Remind me to go and buy what those like plastic card holder sheets. I need to get some of those because I want to put these in there. I don't. Oh, maybe I can do it. Here. Oh, Oh my god. We did it, boys. Okay. This is so crazy. Okay, I'm trying not to look. They actually need to be the other way, but that's okay. Oh wow. That's cool. It has so these came from Canada, so I don't know if it's different with like because it has an old schedule on the back. I don't know if it's different from what the American version would say. Anyway, okay. I think I don't want to look. I want to like maybe mix them up or something. I don't know if that's what you're supposed to do, but there's also like things on the back, so I'm like trying not to look. All right, what do we got? Oh my God, it's Gary Dencham. I love him so much. I met him a couple times growing up as a kid, going to Seattle races, and he's just he's so nice. He's so like sweet and kind, and he's also a badass funny car driver. That's so cool. So on the back, much like baseball cards, which I actually have a couple. My brothers were really into baseball cards growing up, but I never like opened any of them, so I never had like this experience. But much like baseball and any other sports card, it has all like there's all of his stats on the back from his previous season, which is pretty cool. Oh, this is so fun. This is already like the best thing I've ever bought. Okay. There we go. Oh, oh wait, it's upside down. Oh, Cruz Pedregon, the hamburger stand from Hell years, as John Force called it, the McDonald's years, because he dominated with that car. That's so funny. I respect it. I feel like the 90s was like the best time for sponsorships in motorsports because it was just everyone doing everything. You had fast food, you had sports teams, you had, the alcohol sponsorships. It really was just like the wild west of sponsorships and it was so good. Oh, oh, it's Daryl Quinn. Facebook friends with him now. Oh wow. That's so cool. So he was at this point an owner. He wasn't driving. But so yeah, that he like I was saying, he had a Coors Light sponsorship. Can you read that? Is it like super out of focus? That's so cool. All right. Right. Oh, Richard Hartman. Okay. Funny car driver. Let's see. I'm just like also like loving this as like a big motorsports nerd. So I'm like, let me read all the stats. I would say we are doing pretty well so far. I'm pretty impressed. Oh my God, it's a snake. I love him so much. Um, I think I've told this story on the show before, but one of the first year, no, maybe, no, it was not the first year. It was maybe the second or third that I went to a national event with my dad. And we were in the pits, walking around as you do, stopping, outside of everyone's little pit stalls. And we were just kind of, standing there. And this was when Prudhomme still had his team. I think he had one dragster at this point. And he came walking out and, kind of like through the crowd. And he put his hand like on my arm as he walked by me. And I'm like not even kidding you. It was like that was like my like Jesus moment. It was like, whoever like your biggest idol in, music or whatever you like, sports, any of those things. If that person came up to you and just like walked by you and like casually, just like, oh hey, when they walked by and it was like, oh my God. Like I was like, it felt like I met God. It was something I obviously will always remember, and it was like a really cool moment. Like I already like loved drag racing at that point, but it really like went to the next level for me because I was just like, oh my God. Such a legend. He's such a badass. I think. Yeah, he was still driving at this point, but oh, oh, that's not straight. There you go. All right. Who's next? Oh, it's sideways one. Da 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 da. It's Gene Snow. Let's see. He was doing like all the things. He had been through all the ranks back then, I feel like. Yeah, it says in more than 3 decades of racing, Jane Snow has posted wins from Superstock to Fuel Funny Car to Top Fuel Dragster. I think he was top fueling at this point. Right. Oh my God, it's John Force. Oh, I love him so much. Just thinking about there is a I don't know. Oh, I don't know if it exists, but I have a clip of the stream last year when I think it was maybe one of the first or maybe one of the early NHRA commentary videos we did. And I wanted to show it specifically to Emu because John had won and she had never experienced a John Force top end interview because it was just completely unhinged in the way that only John Force is allowed to be. And it's just the best thing ever. I mean, 16-time champion for a reason. We stand. We love him. All right, how many are left? 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, let me reshuffle just for fun. All right. Survey says, oh my God, it's Greg Anderson. Stop it, you guys. Oh, my phone is not on silent. I'll put that over there. Oh my God, you guys. I am like living right now. I've never seen pictures of Greg Anderson from the 90s. This is like the best thing in the entire world. So he was crew chiefing for Warren Johnson at this point, and he had been since the beginning of the 1990 season. Oh my God. This is the best thing I've ever seen. Oh gosh. All right. It's the mongoose. We got Snakey and mongoose. Oh, I'm so happy. Forever one of my favorites. You can't you can't talk about drag racing without talking about Snake and Mongoose. Like the greatest friendship and rivalry of all time. If you haven't seen the movie, you have to watch it. It's great. Let's see, what was he doing in 1991? Wheeling a top fuel dragster. This is so good. The sport of drag racing would not be what it is without him. It really wouldn't. All right, 3 left. Let's see. Da, da, da. Oh, I. Okay, you know what? Oh, good. Okay, I finally figured it out because last time it wasn't working. I put my chat box on screen so I can see it, and finally works. I did not do that because I do not stand that much. But I did go on eBay, and this is probably a new segment of Kira went on eBay and bought some shit. Here's what it is. Because I mean, I already kind of do it. Um, I had a reaction to this one when I saw it because it's Blaine Johnson. R.A.P. Top alcohol dragster champion. Hmm. One of those huge figures in drag racing that you can't there's so much respect there and for him and Alan and their whole family. I'm really happy this was in here. It's making me feel emotions. All right. 2 left. Let's see. Oh, this is so funny to me. All right. So, what's funny about this is he's still driving. Like you look at like a lot of like the old school like pro stock drivers from the 90s and they either, retired or went on to do something else, but Mark is still driving. He's doing Factory Stock Showdown, that series, and for well, it was under the Don Schumacher Racing umbrella, but they have their whole Maynard family thing now. But I didn't know he had a card. I knew he obviously did pro stock in the 90s, but this is so cool. I have a couple articles about him up on Shifting Lanes. All right, last one. Let's see what we get. I haven't looked. Oh my God, it's TJ. What is this hair? Can we just, like, none of the hair is great in this set because it's the early 90s, but my guy, this is so amazing. Oh, I love Tommy Johnson Jr. Now he does, oh gosh, he has an Etsy shop with his wife, and he does all this like incredible woodworking, and they like make candles and all this. I would love at some point to see him back in like I was gonna say Top Fuel Dragster because that's what this is, but really his specialty now is funny cars. But I would love to see him back. One of the nicest, most like genuine and like pure guys in the sport. But honestly, he made he made like a set of coasters that I really want in his Etsy store, so I'm probably gonna buy those. Um, but it's hard for me not to buy candles too, so I'm gonna have to have a look at that. But definitely buying coasters because I need coasters for in here. I'm always just putting drinks on my desk and then they leave water rings and I'm unhappy. But yeah, honestly, I would love to have some of these signed because let's see, how many people I have to say, this for like my first ever pack opening, like pretty legit. Like these are all good. There's no one in here that I'm like, oh. Okay, how many of these people are still like active or could I get to sign these? Put that one in the maybe pile. Mm. There's like three maybes out of that. But five I feel like I could definitely get signed. John Force, Greg Anderson, maybe Prudhomme. I don't know how much he's around anymore, but you know that one, throw that one maybe because I don't know how much he's actually like around the sport unless it's like indie, which could be a thing potentially. But these four, I feel like I could definitely get these signed. This I think was like I knew it was going to be fun, but this was a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. I love it. So I bought just this one set from this specific seller because she had a couple and I wanted to see. I didn't want to like, go full in and buy like the whole lot. But she has a bunch more. So I might go back and buy them because they weren't very expensive. Let me see. We're having an eBay interlude. What is this? Okay, I don't want that. Um, let's see. I Oh, I should buy this one while I'm here. Okay, no. Focus. People are really out here trying to sell Mark Oswald for 99 cents. It's like legendary crew chief at this point. But I like kind of want to buy one. I have a signed Eddie Hill card that I bought recently. I don't know where that is though. That one's pretty cool. That one in my cart. Oh, what are these ones? Hmm. Okay, I don't know why eBay does this. Because they did this to me the last time. Ooh, that lighting's harsh. Um, the last time I was looking for like drag racing trading cards and they have their whole like similar like sponsored items. It's just like a shiny card of Winston Churchill. Why is that being recommended to me and why is it similar? And also, who's making that? Why is that a thing? And why is it $160? Like, huh? Who? What am I missing here? There was one. Oh, I have to go back and like actually dig for it. I think because there was one that was like a whole set. Oh, I might buy these ones though. How much are these? I might buy a couple of these. This is dangerous. I'm having no accountability. I'm just adding things to my cart like a crazy person. Oh, this one. This is a set of 13 that I might buy from a different seller. So many options. Ooh, what's this? It's legitimately a little bit of retail therapy, eBay style. You know, we all need it sometimes. And everything is really well priced, so it doesn't feel like it's that bad. What I am gonna do is, oh, I want to buy because Emu and I are doing our whole F1 Fantasy League thing. I know that F1 does trading cards like every season, so I want to buy the big box this year and do like a whole opening on stream and see what we get because I feel like from what I've seen, there are specific. What? Nightbot? Jesus. Okay, that's ridiculous. Why did that happen? I don't know why it does this. I'm gonna have to go back afterwards. What did you? That was the message that it got mad about? Good lord. Um, okay, I'm gonna have a chat with Nightbot after the stream. Um, Honestly, there is an easy way for me to fix this. Honestly, Nightbot is like Jack the Ripper, just zero fucks given. Um, yeah, normally what I would do, at least my idea, but I can't do it yet because Twitch said I don't have enough followers to do that. Um, do you want to just be a mod, Quackers? Because you're the only person that I modded that's not near Emu that's like around regularly. Because I can do that after the stream, then you can say whatever the fuck you want. And you can fight Nightbot. Okay, great. I will do that after the stream. Um, but yeah, F1 does trading cards, is what I was talking about. Um, I discovered it last year by accident, and exactly, you gotta rough them up a little bit. Nightbot gets a little big, a little bit too big for his britches. Yes, I discovered it by accident because and it's like a whole thing. They have like booster packs and like it's yeah. I think they might on their website have last year's still up. Let me have a quick look. Oh, it might freak out the stream if I do this. I need to. Ooh, I might be getting a UPS delivery right now. That's exciting. We're waiting for that. Yeah, apparently they sell the Formula One cards at um, Target and Walmart as well, according to Google, which I didn't know. Why have I never looked there? Oh, my internet's doing the bad thing. Uh-oh. Let me look this way. But yeah, if you look on eBay, people for specific drivers with specific like shiny colored borders or patterns or whatever, they will get them graded and then they'll try to sell them for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars, like completely unsigned. It's crazy. But I think I want to just like get the box and go through and just see what we get because it would be so fun. And then I would give any Esteban Ocons to Emu because he is her favorite. Yeah, so from what I saw, they had at one point last year they had a bigger box, but on their website now they have like the single card packs and like the slightly bigger boxes. But I'm hoping they bring out, oh, that is a long ass length, jeez. I'm hoping they bring out a bigger box this year because I have the plans, especially now that I've done this. And I have a ridiculous amount of things in my eBay cart, which we're not going to talk about. Hmm. Definitely not going to go back afterwards and buy most of them. Yeah, maybe maybe more pack openings coming soon. But yeah, this was so fun. I think the next time, if it works out, I would love to do it with Emu available for extra commentary because just her reactions to things sometimes are just so funny to me. I'm gonna send her pictures of some of these, probably the Tommy Johnson Jr. one specifically, just so she can comment on his hair. But yeah, this was so good. This was so fun. I'm glad I did this. And I'm resolved to do it again. Yeah, it's crazy because I saw one just, I feel like it was from maybe 2020, and it was, I saw it on eBay. It was Lewis Hamilton and it had like a purple shiny border, and someone was asking $400. And I was like, excuse me? Like, it's not even signed. Like, it was graded, but it wasn't signed. And I had no idea that it was such a huge thing. Yeah. There was some, yeah, literally. I did see some other, like, more reasonably priced ones, but I guess for Lewis and Max and whoever's fighting at the moment, people ask big bucks. It's wild. But knowing me, I would end up with some like random ass like rare card and like put it in a folder and be like, oh yeah, by the way, I got this. And people would like freak out. I don't know. That tends to happen to me with things like this. But yeah, I think, did I really do ramble on for 40 minutes about this? Wow, go me. um, yeah, I think that might be kind of, oh, I did have one piece of drag racing related news for anyone that didn't see yesterday. Just slipping into journalist mode for a second. Um, JCM, which is Joe and Kathy Maynard Racing, who are the majority owners of the Don Schumacher Racing Top Fuel operation now, um, with Tony Schumacher, they announced that they were partnering with Tim Wilkerson and they've become co-owners of Tim's operation. So we have new teammates for next year, which is so crazy to think that we're living in a world where Tony Schumacher and Tim Wilkerson are teammates because they're two legends in their respective fields. Like everybody loves Tim, and I'm so happy for him. Yeah, it's essentially a new hybrid team because it's on the funny car side, it's MWR, which is Wilkerson Racing, and then they still have the whole like JCM thing on the other side. So it's like a combo, and it was a little weird for me when I saw the press photos because for so many years everyone's used to seeing him in the LRS colors because they've been his main sponsor forever. And with this new deal, his primary sponsor is going to be Tony's primary sponsor, which is Skag Power Equipment. So it's so weird to see him in different colors. But I think it's really exciting because he's one of the good guys and everybody really likes him. So you can't like help but root for him. And I think it's exciting that he's having new good things happening. Honestly, I can't even tell you because I don't really know a lot about lawnmowers. Like I have one, but when Skag came into drag racing, I was doing so much and I was just writing article after article. I was doing so much research. I'm like, well shit, maybe I should get a new lawnmower now. Like they seem great. It's just crazy. Like you wouldn't think that a lawnmower brand would be. It's just like one of those things because drag racing has always had there's always been like obviously a lot of different sponsors, but you wouldn't think lawnmowers would be like a big hit with the people, but they have been. From what they've been saying, they've been saying that the fans have been very receptive to them, which I think is great. They do seem very expensive though. That was something I noticed because I have a lot of yard and I just hop my little butt on my riding lawnmower. Otherwise, I call someone to do it for me. But yeah, I don't know. They seemed good, but like they seemed expensive. But you know, quality is expensive sometimes. So yeah, that's my little bit of journalistic reporting for today. Um, See, that's what it seems like. Yeah. And every time I've seen a photo of Tony at like his sponsor event, he's on he's just like sitting on one of their super professional looking riding lawnmowers. I'm like, all right, cool. Yeah, they do seem very high quality. But yeah, we have lawnmowers and hybrid teams and all the things. Um, I assume because we're getting so close to the to drag racing starting, there will be more announcements coming. So I'll probably be writing more articles and doing all the things. Okay, let's for real for a second talk about lawnmower racing because I knew it was a thing that people did in their neighborhoods and all this stuff. But there was an episode of Faster with Finnegan where they went professional lawnmower racing with a guy that has a record on the salt flats on a freaking lawnmower, and the entire thing blew my mind. I was like, the entire time, it's crazy. They get so into it, like the mods that they have and how fast they can go. It is next level. I've never seen anything like it. I'm like so impressed. It just really speaks to the fact that you can race anything and it'll be fun. Oh, hey. Thanks for the follow. It's true. It is just like any other racing. When you come down to it, racing is racing, but I mean, I think it could be like really fun because, you know, if I live in a cul-de-sac, like everybody has their little riding lawnmowers, and sometimes you don't want to walk across the street, so somebody hops on their mower and, you know, does that during the summer. Um, oh Jesus, Nightbot, we gotta have a talk. Okay, I'm gonna fix that. I'm sorry. Nightbot is getting a makeover because he's being a little asshole to everyone. I swear to God. Oh God. Okay. Breaking down all of my settings again after this because Nightbot is just on one. I don't know why. I feel like I didn't have it set that religiously, but I will fix this. No, I saw it, but I had it, I think it was a default setting, or when we were doing it in the very beginning, we were concerned about I don't know, we just decided that we didn't want links, but we talked about it after that. We're like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. And then it never got changed. So, yeah. It was during the time when there was a lot of like hate raids and follow bots and all that stuff going on, and we wanted just to like be as protected as possible because we didn't have, other than like the two of us, we didn't have any like other mods that were around on the same time zones that we were. But yeah. See, that's my thing. Like, there was plenty of people that I would like to make VIP and do all that, but Twitch says not yet. But yeah, I'll have a look at it because it's a wee bit aggressive. Uh, so yeah, um, I think that was all I really had. Yeah, it's very like jarring with Nightbot. It's like, oh, you thought you could do that? You thought wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little look see. It is. Uh, Nightbot taking on the world, one link at a time. And it's not even like, because there was some stupid spam shit that got posted during our last show that Nightbot did not give a shit about. And I was like, hello? But this you have a problem with? Okay. Oh, I don't know if you guys could hear that. Living in a traffic pattern, feel like sometimes helicopters shake the house. But yeah, I'm gonna have to change all my settings after this. And yeah, I think that was it pretty much for this one. Like I said, probably more trading cards and pack openings and stuff coming soon because even though we didn't get a shiny trophy, this was a lot of fun and definitely something to do more of. Uh, but yeah, so I appreciate you guys following along and hanging out and just putting up with our bullshit. We're having so much fun doing this and we're just like looking to grow and like keep doing more. And yeah, we have some fun stuff coming this year. We have a guest coming next month that I am so pumped about. And yeah, I'll let you guys know more about that soon. But yeah, until next time, which will be after the Rolex. So maybe sometime next week, maybe. I gotta see. But yeah, we're gonna do a whole uh, thing about how right or wrong our predictions were. I feel good about it. Not like overconfident or anything, but I feel good. I think it's gonna be good. And fake Rolexes for everyone if we were right in our predictions. um, but yeah, I will see you next time. Bye, guys.